it is an official boom the educated delegates. Most of his routine duties. These tasks usually include correspondence, typing, confidential attending telephones, visitor making for arrangements, etc. Thus the private secretary has performed the routine work or has the performed the routine work or written work. A private secretary also may be called as a personal assistant. The member of a managing committee select unusually and appoint a secretary to perform various administrative tasks to run office, host clubs, culture. It is an official bond educated delegates. Most of his routine work. These tasks usually include attending telephones as visitor, making arrangement for meetings, correspondence, handling correspondence, typings, dictation, formatting, correspondence, record, etc. Thus, the private secretary has perform routine work, written or oral routine. Private secretary may be also called personal secretary or personal assistant. Secretary to a club. The member of a managing committee select unusually. The member of a managing committee select unusually as a point. The member of a managing committee unusually and appoint a secretary for various work for to perform various administrative works, task to run office of a sport club, cultural club or association. The appointed secretary perform tasks strictly under guidance, supervision and control of managing committee. The appointed secretary perform tasks strictly under guidance, supervision. लाइक करो गाइस, ये छक्का आएगा अगले बॉल पे भी लगता है, लग रहा है ये छक्का ही आएगा। नहीं, चौका है। चलो कोई बात नहीं, प्रेडिक्शन करते रहेंगे बीच बीच में दोनों भाई। सब्सक्राइब करो भाई, सब्सक्राइब करो प्लीज़। The member of a managing committee and is appoint a secretary to perform. The member of managing committee the member of a managing committee and is appoint a secretary to perform various administrative task to run office of a sports club, cultural club or association. The appointed secretary perform tasks strictly under guidance. The appointed secretary performs a task strictly under the guidance of supervision as control of management committee. He is responsible for collecting and maintenance of it. So to run the FIFA sports club of the cultural board association Colombo. Thus, the private secretary appointed under the works strictly under the guidance of supervision as control of managing committee. He is responsible for correspondent. He is responsible for correspondent maintenance of reports, registration of members, arrangement of social. The member of the managing committee, managing committee perform the member of managing committee select other member of managing committee select and appointed the secretary to perform the various administrative tasks to run the office of a sports club of and sports club cultural or association club. They the appointed secretary works strictly under the guidance of supervision as control of managing. He is responsible for correspondence records, arrangement registration of members, or social accounting. It is official to whom the executive delegates most of his her work routine. The work include correspondence records. These tasks usually include typing, dictation, correspondence records, arrangement for meetings, etc. Thus, the private secretary are perform routine work, routine work, oral or written work. A private secretary may be also called personal. The member of managing committee 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 the committee select usually and appoint a secretary to perform the various administrative work to run the office of a sports club, cultural club or association clubs. They are the appointed secretary performs strictly under the guidance supervision as the control of managing committee. He is responsible for correspondence, registration of members, social guarding as meetings, etc. Maintenance reports. the member of managing committee select unusually and appoint a secretary to perform the various administrative work. administrative work administrative work हाँ administrative work आता है to run the office of a sports club, cultural club or association club. The appointed secretary perform strictly under the guidance of supervision and control of managing committee managing committee managing committee है committee का managing committee maintenance records social awards and meetings registration चलो